Oh my god, I got plus 25 friendship with you. I really appreciate... I didn't realize how much until I was playing more Dragon Age Inquisition and now Veilguard. How much I appreciate how in DA2, the, like, approval, disapproval doesn't show up until after. Like, I wish... If you because like there's no way to turn it off in any of the games, and I hate that. I wish I could turn it off in all of the games because I don't like knowing. But I do very, 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 very much appreciate it. At least in this game, it was at the end, because otherwise it's so distracting for the conversation, if that makes sense. And I mean, most of you know me enough by now. You know I'm allergic to like every UI known to man and everything like that. So the fact that they were kind enough here is always top tier.
Is there a story behind Bianca?
Where am I going?
There's a story behind everything, Daisy.
That's true.
So tell me.
I can't.
Why not?
There was a girl, and I made a promise. Bianca is the only story I can never tell.
You can't say that. Now I want to know even more.
That was the idea, Daisy.
Trust me, if you heard the story, it would make you angry. As it makes me angry. Angry-ish. I mean, depending on who you are and stuff like that. I'm just gonna say it. Learning the truth about that didn't necessarily give me feelings of glad tidings. Or like feelings of murder tidings-ish. But if you don't know the story, make sure you go and watch my Let's Plays for DAI, because that's where you kind of get some of that backstory. Both Ivy and Riley have dealt with it, and Genevieve will be dealing with it in much, and I do mean much detail. Oh, Kenori's sword. I can go turn that in. So yeah, that is that. I'm only going to turn in a few. Like swords. Like if I find them like that, I'll buy them and then turn them in, but I'm not like on the move. Now what quest is it? So this is Faith, Sebastian to meet Sister Nightingale, Fenris in Hightown. Okay, this is this. I don't want to do that yet. Secondary, visit Gamlin. Let's, I guess, yeah. I came here needlessly, but that's fine. And then there's something on the coast. I gotta go see what that is. I can't believe we're already here. I'm so excited to like get to endgame for this, but at the same time, it's like I'm always sad when I finish DA2.
You know you still owe me 5 sovereigns, Elf.
What?
I'm good for it.
Meaning that you'll borrow it from Hawk, probably.
Well, yeah, he can have
Coming
it.
to the Hanged Man for Wicked Grace later?
Never miss it.
Am I supporting Fenris's gambling habit against Varric? I mean, I'm fine with that. I will support that all fudging day long. No problem there. Okay. You. I don't know if everybody comes in. I think it's still just Hawk in here. No, everybody came in.
So you've done well for yourself. I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that hawk fellow Leandra ran off with after all. He certainly produced an amazing daughter. Your mother would be proud.
I didn't know you cared. Gamlin, are you okay? Did you eat bad mushrooms?
Uncle Gamlin, was that affection?
I'm feeling sentimental. We're the only family we've both got left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave.
Thanks, Gamlin? What? I found the gem. If you want it, come to Darktown.
Leave that alone. There are...
That note mentioned the gem of Karoshek. What's that?
It's nothing. Never mind.
Gamlin, you can't... Doesn't seem like nothing to me.
This gem sounds pretty impressive. It has a name and everything.
Ah, don't be stupid. I lost everything chasing that gem. Our fortune, our home, even Mara.
Mara?
Who's Mara?
She's... none of your concern. That's who she is. Why don't you head back to your fancy house in Hightown and stay out of my damn business?
Oh, Gamlin. Don't you know? Hawk can't stay out of anything. Hawk was born to be in people's business, Gamlin. Have we gone shopping yet? We have not gone shopping. Here. Oh no. We must go do that. Quick saving.
So,
I missed you.
You and Hawk?
What?
What about us?
What about us?
I want to make sure I get all the details right when I tell this story. Did you sweep her off her feet, or was it the other way around?
Other way around.
I'm not telling you anything but this. There was no actual sweeping involved.
That's true.
Every little bit helps, Elf.
My God. My God, Varric. Why do you want to know everything? Because you're Varric, and I appreciate that about you immensely. Okay. Now. Time to shop till we drop. Look at that little nug right there. Oh my God. So cute. Nothing. Oh, I don't need to rename my nug. No. Okay. That's all good. So we might have already purchased everything that we need from these places, which is kind of weird to think about. Fresh turnip. House cleaning solution. Oh, I don't want to remove my decos. I got fresh turnip though. I haven't had turnip in forever. I will not lie. It's been a very long time since I had turnip. When I was a kid, my grandfather was obsessed with them at the holidays. Like, there used to be jokes about like it all. Trust me. I kind of want to see what this looks like. And like turnip versus like mashed potato and stuff like that. And he'd always bring it and so on and so forth. But I honestly don't think I've had it since I was a kid. And he brought it / made it. That's just kind of crazy. Let's go up here. What about you? Fantastic scholars. Look at all these.
What can I get for you?
Nothing. I'm good. Thank you, though. Oh my God, is that a chicken? Can I have your chicken? Wait. Yes? I got all these resources. Use cookpot. Yeah, goat cheese. What's the one that I'm missing down here? This is... Okay. Can I make any of those? No. Well, what? Cinnamon shortcake? That sounds so good. Not made with real dragons. Thank God. Ivu is breathing a sigh of relief off to the side. What are you? Wait. Is this the potion and all other potions? Health regenerate 65%. Mana stump. Oh my God. I have so much cash. I don't even know how many I'm making. I'm gonna go until we hit 270 because this one seems perfect. How many did I just make? I don't know. I don't know at all. 65. Okay, good. So you... Yeah, so that's a health regens at 45%. This is now health regens at 65. I'm putting this on everybody's hotbar. Everybody's freaking getting this because this... Big boofy fight. Throw that on somebody. We're good to go. The seasoned scholar. Hello. Do you have any tomes for me? Actually, you do. Thanks. What is this? A tail? Wait, books? I don't know what these do, but I'm buying them. The blights? Oh my God, these are codexes. Okay. Cool. Gillenane, mother of Hala. So here's a codex entry about Gillenane. They say Gillenane was one of the people in the days before Arlathan and the chosen of Andrul the Huntress. She was very beautiful with hair of snowy white and as graceful as a gazelle. She kept always to Andrul's way and Andrul favored her above others. One day while hunting in the forest, Gillenane came across a hunter she didn't know. At his feet lay a hawk shot through the heart by an arrow. Gillenane was filled with rage, for the hawk, along with the hare, is an animal much beloved by Andrul. Gillenane demanded that the hunter make an offering to Andrul in exchange for taking the life of one of her creatures. The hunter refused. Gillenane called upon the goddess to curse him so that he could never hunt again, or again hunt and kill a living creature. Gillenane's curse took hold. The hunter found that he was unable to hunt. His prey would dart out of sight and his arrows would fly astray. His friends and family began to mock him for his impotence. For what use is a hunter who cannot hunt? Ashamed, the hunter swore he would find Gillenane and repay her for what she had done to him. He found Gillenane while she was out on a hunt with her sisters and lured her away from them with lies and false words. He told Gillenane he had learned his lesson and begged her to come with him, so she could teach him to make a proper offering to Andrul. Moved by his plea, Gillenane followed the hunter, and when they were away from all of her sisters, the hunter turned on Gillenane. He blinded her first and then bound her as one would bind a kill fresh from the hunt. But because he was cursed, the hunter could not kill her. Instead, he left her for dead in the forest. And Gillenane prayed to the goddess for help. She prayed to Elginarn for vengeance, to Mother Mythal to protect her, but above all, she prayed to Andrul. Andrul sent her hairs to Gillenane, and they chewed through the ropes that bound her. But Gillenane was still wounded and blind and could not find her way home. So Andrul turned into a beautiful white deer, the first Hala. Gillenane found her way back to her sisters and led them to the hunter who was brought to justice. And since that day, the Hala have guided the people and have never led us astray, for they listen to the voice of Gillenane. So, I don't know, because this has come from the mod, I don't know how accurate that is, but that is very interesting. Now, if you go and... I'm not going to read... Well, we can read the Elginarn one too, but if you go now and play Dragon Age the Veilguard and keep that in mind, I'm curious to see how you feel. So this is about Elginarn, who's the other one that shows up in DATV. Long ago, when time itself was young, the only thing in existence were the sun and the land. The sun, curious about the land, bowed his head closer to her body, and Elginarn was born in the place where they touched. The sun and the land loved Elginarn greatly, for he was beautiful and clever. As a gift to Elginarn, the land brought forth great birds and beasts of the sky and forest, and all manner of wonderful green things. Elginarn loved his mother's gifts and praised them highly and walked amongst them often. The sun, looking down upon the fruitful land, saw the joy that Elginarn took in her works and grew jealous. Out of spite, he shone his face full upon all creatures the earth had created and burned them all to ashes. The land cracked and split from bitterness and pain and cried salt tears for the loss of all she had wrought. The pool of tears cried for the land became the ocean, and the crack in her body the first rivers and streams. Elginarn was furious at what his father had done and vowed vengeance. He lifted himself into the sky and wrestled the sun, determined to defeat him. They fought for an eternity, and eventually the sun grew weak, while Elginarn's rage was unabated. Eventually, Elginarn threw the sun down from the sky and buried him in a deep abyss created by the land's sorrow. With the sun gone, the world was covered in shadow, and all that remained in the sky were the reminders of Elginarn's battle with his father. Drops of the sun's lifeblood, which twinkled and shimmered in the darkness. So while these are from the mod, these might be other codex entries that I didn't just pick up along the way. So I have no idea. But that is very interesting, and that's very telling. Elginarn kind of reminds me in that of like, what is it, like the Titans and Zeus and all this other stuff, like back to like old school mythology and pantheons. Actually, like that codex called him the Allfather. Anything here? No. Wait, I did have junk. I have like one piece of junk. Please take it. Okay. Oh wait, that's so weird too. Oh, your store moved. Is that normal? Has Kirkwall changed?
The lot of Ferelden's here has improved since your rise, champion.
Oh, good.
I'd be honored to sell you anything in the store.
Aw, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Why are they all so nice? Hawk's an asshole 90% of the time, but these people are just so nice. I'm like literally buying everything. It's Act 3. I love Act 3 because you see something in a store you like, buy it. Who cares? Who gives a fudge? Just buy it. You like it, you buy it. This is where we are right now. We're in the Hawk is gonna buy everything stage. So, especially because like with mods and stuff, you always end up with so much cash.
Do you regret it?
Oh God.
What happened with your sister, I mean?
No.
You don't feel bad about killing her? Not even a little?
It was necessary.
You're lucky then. There are so many things I wish I could undo.
Yeah. It's only gonna get worse, Meryl. It's fine. It's fine, okay? It's not gonna get worse. It's just gonna get worse. Trust me when I say Meryl's story is nowhere near done.
What's the point?
I don't know. What is the point? Who else wants to talk to me? So questioning beliefs. That's Fenrir, Sebastian, Aveline, Anders, and Meryl. Okay, let's go. I know we have Meryl with us. Let's go talk. I'm very curious what Aveline is up to. Are Aveline and Donick finally married? Because we worked really hard to get that couple together. We worked so hard. They got to be together forever. Because if Hawk has to sit through one more
I notice you
thing.
hardly ever comment on mages and Templars and such.
That's a lot of humans in skirts. I get them mixed up.
I highly doubt that. The subject comes up all the time.
Tell me about it.
And no opinion, one way or the other.
Opinions are like testicles. You kick them hard enough, doesn't matter how many you got.
That's something.
Yep. Varric. And that's why we love him.
Guardsmen, duties for the week will be
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
no. Thank you. Donick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
How was the honeymoon?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
So how was it?
Oh! Anything else?
Meryl, what was that?
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
I mean, I know I am, because we can't handle anything more.
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Anything going on?
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
Do you need anything? Yes, but later. But I'm here now. Tell me now, Aveline. No. You come back later. Kirkwall without a Viscount. Did Varric say?
Hello
Yeah,
again,
he really
champion.
said what he said beforehand, didn't he? Now let's see what kind of bullshit Anders is going to talk us into. But I have a feeling I'm going to be talked into shit I don't want to be talked into. I know. A, I played this game enough, but B, like, I also just know. Because sketchy mages. Let's do it, Anders.
You think I don't know the City Guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
She's a busy lady.
Between ruling the city and torturing mages, it's a wonder she has time to keep that sword so shiny.
She has nearly crushed the flame of hope for mages here. The Mage Underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
So, but there's still hope.
There's still one good mage left in the city.
I don't know how you continue to believe in me.
I don't either.
How can people be so blind?
I don't know.
The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages. One an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
This is where we are with Anders. So I just want you to know that when he says, I don't know how you continue to believe in me every single time, my first initial response is, I don't either. Because Hawk can be a dumbass sometimes. Like, girl, how you not seeing this for what it is? Another Canary sword. I have a level up. Ability point. Where do I want to go? We finished this, right? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. So... Yes. I just upped my crit damage per point of cunning. I did. That was incredible. Rubble. What do you got for me? There's something... What's this?
Poor Anders.
You pity him.
You do?
He's dangerous to himself and everyone around him.
True.
I guess he's broken the thing you wanted to save.
You pity him because he's you.
Living the things you love most isn't restricted to mages, Fenris.
Sadly true.
Are we starting to get along? Oh my god, they're starting to get along, y'all. What is this? Oh. For Gamlin. Hi.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the gem of Kuroshek?
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know. It's not like I don't got things to do.
I'm so sorry. So very sorry.
To inconvenience an upstanding citizen such as yourself. My, where are my manners?
Don't talk down to me. I ain't stupid. See, we was hired to give you a note. But this gem of Kuroshek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead. You better hand it over.
You can read?
I'm surprised you know what a note is, let alone know how to read one.
I don't need to know how to read. All I need to know is which end of the sword goes where. We aren't going anywhere without that gem.
I imagine Orzammar is like this.
You think so?
Beards and an overwhelming sense of superiority.
Yeah.
That's enough.
100% that's what Orzammar is like. I did it. I killed him. And I'm gonna take his note.
Isn't there a mallet hanging on the wall in Gamlen's house?
There is. Do I gotta go get it and beat somebody with it? 'Cause I will. Time to go get a mallet. Beat some sense into somebody. I am first gonna go visit Meryl, I think, at her home. Because I know we have that to do. And then Gamlen's house is like...
Come on, Daisy.
Right
You've
there?
been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
It's true.
I'm not a plant, Varric. I'm fine.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Were you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
Varric's a terrible busybody. That's literally the best way to describe him. No, nothing's wrong yet.
I'm sure something is wrong somewhere in Kirkwall. But right now, it can wait.
Checking up on me? I suppose you think I might summon an army of demons at any moment. The other day in Lowtown Market, I thought I saw Mahariel. Impossible as that is. The Lost Warden. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
They probably miss you too.
I'm sure the Keeper would like to see you again.
I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Justice. Oh no. Okay. Anders wants to talk to me now. We were gonna go talk to Gamlen first. Then we'll go talk to Anders, that doesn't... I think I know what this is. That doesn't sound... Is this the quest where we gotta go... And then... Oh, God. Anders makes a snide comment about sleeping with Fenris, or is it Fenris that makes a snide comment about Anders if you're in a relationship with him? I forget which. There's a snide comment-ish. I enjoy it, though. I enjoy the... Listen. That dog is an absolute... just... gorgeous little puppy. Hello. But I also just enjoy the pettiness of DA2. It's legendary. And I hope it lives on in infamy forever. It will too, as long as I'm around. As long as I'm around, nobody will ever forget that DA2 is just petty in a lot of its conversations. And I enjoy that. No! God, Hawk, we don't need to open up the door.
What do you want now?
Questions! I have questions, Gamlin.
What in the maker's name is a wallop mallet?
Haven't played Wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
Really? The mallet? Okay. What am I doing with this mallet now? Okay. Now I go to the tree in the alienage with the mallet? What is this quest? I feel like I skipped this quest a lot. I feel like I've done it twice. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm good. Am I gonna come to regret this quest? I don't know. Possibly. Possibly not. I mean, spending time with Hawk is never a bad thing. So there's that. Put it here.
I can't believe they used the wood from a Vanandel tree to make this wallop mallet. It's just a child's toy.
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
Another note?
This person is like an underpaid brothel wench. He enjoys leading us on.
I was given a few coins to hand this over to whoever came asking about wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look. Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
Oh, thank you. Very much. Go to Smetty's Guttery on the docks at night and look inside crate 1023. What? What is this? No, God, Bert. What is the meaning of this quest? I have so many questions, but at the same time, I have none.